Good, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful space held by Creative Living Fellowship at Religious Science Church here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Reverend Jorge, and every Monday I I have the opportunity to hold this space called Monday Practice with me, Reverend Jorge. Monday Practice intention is to explore different spiritual practices that we have reach to every one of us. So Monday, the practice that we do is sometimes we go deep into meditation or prayer or yoga or mantras, but as well we explore other types of small and mindful practices that allow us to go there and to enhance our tool of spiritual practice so that sometimes we don't have the time to meditate or we don't have the moment to retire to do a prayer. So there's other spiritual practices that can help us to go there in that place easy in the moment that we are, and that's the spiritual practice we do. At the same time, the spiritual practice that I'm trying to explore here are connected with the theme and the topic that we explore in Sunday service. Remember, we are in person right now in Scottsdale, and so I invite all of you to come to visit us in person or a live stream in YouTube and Facebook as well. So the connection with Monday practice is what is happening Sunday service, so we can have an actually like a homework, like an activity during the week that help us to go through what is explored and explained and inspired and during the Sunday service. And before we go that, I would like to invite you to support it in many ways. Support this space by give us a thumbs up and leave it a comment. If come back and tell us how was your experience with the practice and so on. And I love to read the comments. So thank you for all of you and that. And the other way to support us is to actually um, give us your financial support with and the links that is showing up in the comments and the chats as well, and so you can use or donate or PayPal link or go to a website link to do the donations, or as well you can do the text by calling to the sending the text to the number there, follow the instructions, and we will receive your support. Every support from the thumbs up, the comments, and your financial support is always welcome here. And thank you in advance for all that. So as I say, spiritual practice is connected with what we do during the month. So we are in August, and we've been exploring the process in trusting the process. So it's all about trust and all how we embrace such a trust. Unfortunately for me, there's been a very challenging month because trusting practice of trusting there is no reality one like specific for that is many of the practices allow you to go into the trust, into the knowing, into the have the certitude of all that. So by trusting, you basically need to trust. Is what I've been saying during the month. But I'm trying to do my homework, and depends on where we Reverend Sherry explores. I try to bring something. So for yesterday on Sunday, we explored the theme in due time. What Ryan Sherry was saying is that we sometimes trying to control the process, trying to bring the outcome, and trying to make it possible in a specific time, in a specific situations, and if it's specific things. While actually, God works in different expressions. Is different expressions of that. This is what I'm doing right now, and so for this thing to do time before Robin Sherry mentioned something yesterday in the topic, which is it was that patience and in the two times to develop the patience, which also develop the trust in God, is actually like this drops of water who transform the water, and I have a view for that. So let me share the video and play it for you. It's a few seconds, but we have that. So if you see, the person is have a water there and is given a drop every time and mix, and there is a change of color in a pink color, and we do it again, and we do it again. As the Reverend Sherry was mentioning yesterday, it's we can see the change, we can see that it's happened. We through our trust and through our patience and doing our work, we are having that. So the let me stop here. so so the let me see something. So the our so we are working on that. So that's the idea of developing the trust, developing and knowing that if something is happening, something is moving around, but we sometimes don't see it. Like if we drop the or practices, we do the trust process and we just check it, and sometimes it looks like it, then it disappear until it can transform the process and these things. Um, so. So the practice that I choose for today is one practice we're related with that. It's in silent meditation, and in silent meditation, it's a practice that help us to really develop the trusting, really develop the sense of waiting, and at the same time to connect with the essence and presence and the life that we are. So in the silence is actually where we really do our personal work, our growing work. So it's because the topic was the due time. It's silent meditation. I think is the perfect practice, so that we can actually go into that silence and learn and get acquaintance and get comfortable with the waiting in the silence, with the noticing nothing, where there is no words, there is no thoughts, there is nothing that is happening. So and this is where is happening, and we're going to do this for the moment, and the time is actually perfect. I time it perfectly. So um, this is this part. So for now, we will be silenced today. We are not going to have the music that I always love to do, because I really want us to go into that. I know for many of you, meditation and silent meditation is actually a challenge, because we used to be very entertained by the music, by the sounds, by the words, by expressions. But we go into the silence sometimes as a challenge, and that's what Reverend Shar was mentioning in the due date, because we are so much embedded into the we want right now, our times, or process, or moments, that we don't allow the process. So meditation and silent meditation allow this too. So this is a way to really get acquaintance with the thoughts, with the getting acquaintance with the waiting, with acquaintance with who we are. So we're going to start meditating. We're going to hear a bells, three bells, and after that bells, we went into the silence. We're going to be around 10 to 12 minutes, and then we hear the bells again, and we finish. So I want you get acquainted. It's a sense of that. I just quick reminders. This is not to stop to thinking. This is not to clear our minds. That also exists. That is a fake ideas of meditation, in silent meditation as well. Is actually to get to when we see thoughts or ideas or emotions, just let it pass like a cloud, like in my background, passing in the sky. You don't get attached to them, you don't look at them, you just sit in the past. See your thoughts, don't fight them, don't try to avoid them, just let it pass, and back into the silent, back into the silent. One technique to do it is just using your breathing, and you back again into the silence. So let's start. Let's take a deep breath. Another deep breath. Another deep breath. Another deep breath. And in that way is that how we practice silent meditation. I really invite you to do this for this 5 days. And if you really like it, we actually offer a midday here in Phoenix, and it's in our channel on YouTube and Facebook, the recorders of the past meditations. So you can actually enjoy us and meditate and get more and more and more and more into the meditation with just the silence. So this is just was 10, 12 minutes, and it feels very relaxing and very sensitive. Hopefully you got something from this practice, and hopefully you and put it in practice with you and make it part of your life. So that's it for me for now, and thank you all of you for participating in Monday practice. And if you're watching this after and streaming in YouTube and Facebook, give us a thumbs up again and leave the comments. And you can watch this many times and you do this practice for a short time, or I really invite you to do the meditation at noon. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you on Sunday, next Sunday. Have a great day. Bye bye.